Hey traders, John Howell here. Going to be looking at the stock market, the indices, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and also the mining stocks as well too. Plus I'll be looking at the fear and greed index and a few other things in this market, because this market, it's not looking good, and it's going to be faking out a lot of people. Stuff that I talked about in yesterday's video about maybe the mining sector is a fake out. I don't know if it is, but let me actually share with you what I'm seeing right now. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, this looks ugly. If you need some help traders, grab that $7 trading course. If you are making a lot of mistakes, or you're looking to learn to read the charts, or you're just looking for some good trading systems to trade this market with and not just be going off a hope or a win, you know, or like a tip. If you are trading based on a hope or a tip, you need to stop right now. Do not ever do that. You need to be trading based off a system of an approach. Again, in that $7 trading course, I think I've got 2 systems in there you can start to at least apply to your own trading. So, johnsflashstyle.com. Because I got to get the website a plug, right? johnsflashstyle.com, or the link in the description. Anyway. So let's have a look at this here. So this is actually looking quite ugly, really ugly, and there could be a lot more downside to come. In fact, I did a video. This is on the S&P 500 here. I did a video. We had this. I did a video a few days ago, and I said high, low, higher, low, higher, low, and then the market ran up, and I said we're right at this resistance level right now. And I said this is do or die. We break up, we're likely to continue running up. If we fail here, then we're likely to start to sell off. And then I did a video about 3 or 4 days ago talking about the everything sell-off, right? Well, the stock market sold off, the mining stocks didn't. But maybe that's not over yet, okay? So, but we are now in very dangerous territory where we are right now. And it's a time to be alert about what's going on, because we could be getting ready for quite a severe pullback, even more in the actual markets itself. Right now you can see that, see what's actually happened here. Look at this here. The market rallied up, and then it rallied down and closed low there. We'll continue to have this sell-off here. We're right at this level of significant support level here. If we break that, the next level of support on the S&P 500 is down through there. Now that's probably going to give us the 10% correction. Now here's what I'm seeing right now. Right now, across the board when it comes to the stock market. Now we got the stock market right now is down 6%. If we get down to here, which it's probably going to get, we're probably going to get that maybe not 10%, but that 8 to 10% on the downside. Okay, that's what we're probably going to get. Now, listen to me, traders. My last 17 years of trading the markets here, I have seen this so many times. We are not at the top of the markets. This 10% correction we're in right now, even the Nasdaq. Right now, we're talking about the indices here. Okay, I'm not talking about individual stocks. Individual stocks have their own cycles and their own where they are right now. Okay, I'm talking about the indices. If you go play your analysis, the exact same analysis to that. If we have a look at the tech stocks are down 12%, and we're probably going to flush this low here as well too. So we had this significant low here. We're probably going to flush that tomorrow. Yeah, it's actually not looking too good. But again, we're right at that level of support there. So we're getting a pullback, okay? And the Russell is continue to break through right now. And you can see, look at this here, rallied up, faked out, and then now we're actually rolling over. And this is where I say, don't ever fight the market, right? When the market starts to tell you what's going on, listen to the markets. Look at this here, we rallied down, ripped up, lower high, started to move down, and now look what's happened, we moved down. And this is a lower low and a lower high, right? So, and then the market started to roll over. Again, same for the Dow Jones as well too. We're getting a bit of a rollover here. Let me just take that off the screen. We're getting a bit of a rollover. The Dow Jones is not actually as weak as most people would see there. But once again, let's go back to the stock market here. If we do start the breakthrough here, we're probably going to get some really big selling in the markets, okay? Now, where we are in the market cycles of things, And what I'm seeing right now when it comes to the overall, let me just bring this up through to here. All right. Right now, traders, what we're getting right now is one of those once a year thing. Again, over my last 17 years of trading the markets, I see this at least once or twice a year in big booming bull markets. We're in a big booming bull market. We've had a very big move to the upside. All what we're getting right now is there's a massive probability that this is just a shakeout, a 10% real correction. We've only pulled back 5 or 6%, and we're getting everyone in this market cycle here. We're still down the bottom here. Okay, so right down, we're still down the bottom here where it goes I'm not even getting any hope anymore, right? We had this rally. If you can look at this market cycle, we had this rally in the stock market, and now we've got this disbelief, which is also over here, right? That's that point over there. I still see we're in this disbelief phase because you're getting so many people calling top in the market. That's it. The market's going to crash. That's it. The market's going to go over. That makes me even more bullish in the markets because contrarian is always the best way to be, especially in the markets. So right now, we are at a point in the cycle where we're going to get this, if we continue to get this pullback, especially if we get a 10% correction, most people are going to be thinking the top's in, the market's going to crash, the market's over. And then suddenly 2 months later, the market's rebounding massively, making all-time new highs and going for a big, massive bull market again. As I said before, traders, that I see this at least once a year, and it generally happens at the start of the year. I've noticed that January, February period, I don't know why, but I've just found that those periods we may get a pretty strong sell-off in the markets, freaks people out, and then the rest of the year is a really good year. I've seen it so many times, and again, we're very early on in the market cycle, so this pullback we're getting right now in the stock market is not the top. It's just a healthy correction in a very big booming bull market. So yes, we can continue down, and looks like the market's still open now, so we've still got 10 minutes left to the market open now. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. You actually can see that we're actually selling off quite strongly. So we're probably going to we're actually breaking past that level there. So we're probably going to get a lot of follow through tomorrow. We're probably going to get a follow through tomorrow, and it's probably going to freak a lot of people out. Now, here's the thing, traders, okay? Here's the thing. Now, again, this is where we are, okay? So it's so important right now that when you are trading the markets, and I'll get to the mining sector in just a minute here, it's so important, traders, okay, that right now, that you being okay with not being involved with the markets unless you have a really good, high quality setup, okay? And then apply some good risk management to that. It's so important to this day. Even though with all this volatility, traders, and everything that's been happening right now, I've had 5 or 6, I've got to double check, about 5 or 6 trades this entire year. I just got out of a successful trade today as well too. A nice small profit there. And I've had 100% success rate. I haven't traded a lot. Again, we're 20 days into it. I've only had 5 trades. Some of them are really, really short, like futures trades, right? We're talking like in and out in 15 minutes because it was that type of trade, right? But I've had 100% success rate. Now, I don't expect that to continue. I'm going to have losses. But the purpose of what I'm saying here, traders, is that you really need to wait for good, high quality setups in this tumultuous, very volatile, up and down environment to make sure that you are not just throwing money at something because a video said something, right? Or a title said something or something like that, or someone else said something about it. Or it's so important that if you're in positions right now, and especially when it comes to the mining sector, if you're in positions right now and the positions are where you cannot afford to lose money in that position, you shouldn't be in that position because you're probably going to lose that money. And that's what happens so many times in the trading. And yesterday I did a video based on the metals saying, is it a breakout or a fake out? And as I said before, traders, this has a real high probability of just being a fake out. And I talked about how the weekly charts is still going down, and we had a little rally up, but the weekly chart is down, so it's definitely not a very strong breakout. And we're still just going sideways here on the GDX. Same for the GDXJ. Look at this here. You know, we're getting a very strong reversal down here. We haven't actually broken it out yet. So there still could be a warning. And if the stock market has a strong sell-off, we could get the everything sell-off tomorrow, and especially with the mining sector, we could be getting ready to have a big crush here in the mining sector. Let's go have a look at gold here. Gold, once again, traders. The problem with gold that I'm seeing right now, traders, is that we had this strong move down, but now we're just getting this very, very, very weak move up. We haven't had a definite break out in either direction. We haven't had a definite break up, or we haven't had a definite break down. Because this is weak, because this is a very weak move up, it's like a bear flag type thing. If we start to break sort of below, you know what, let me just take that off the screen and let me just bring up some trend lines here, right? That'll be the trend line that I'd use from there to there, right? Because we're squeezing up in this level here. If this does fail right now, we had a break up through here. If we do not continue up, traders, and we start to roll over and we start to get below this trend line through here, this is very high probability we're going to start to see a pretty strong sell-off, a 5 or 6 or more percent sell-off in the gold market. Now that may be ensue with the actual stock market itself. Again, I see the overall picture, I see a 3,000 target on gold, right? That's my overall target, but that may take 2 or 3 years to get there, 4 or 5 years, I don't know, right? But that's my overall target for gold on there. If we have a look at silver, silver's had to continue to have a very, very nice rise up in silver there. But look at this here, we're still just, where are we? We're still just stuck in this overall sideways range. Not much going on here. And this is where the market can fake you out big time. And then suddenly silver gets absolutely just slammed like that on the downside. And you're left holding there. Right now, I actually haven't had a trade in silver because there hasn't been any trading opportunities for me. I was almost going to take a short position, but I needed a confirmation breakdown. If you've been watching my videos for the last few days, you'll know that, especially even on the mining sector, I've been saying I need a break down past here, and that's probably going to be a shorting opportunity for me, depending on what the bar says and so on and so forth. So we're looking at these markets right now, traders. This is looking quite ugly, especially with the stock market right now. Okay, this is actually looking quite, look where we are. Again, we've got 5 minutes to the close right now as I'm doing this here. We're going to close below this level through here. It's not looking too good. We've got this lower low, lower high, and we're rolling over on the S&P. Same for the Dow Jones and same for the Nasdaq as well too. We're probably going to continue down a lot more in through the rest of this week. But once again, traders, this is probably going to be for an investing point of view, this is going to be a really good buying opportunity, and we're probably going to see some more upside to come out of that. So traders, just please don't be a rush or don't be a rush to get into these markets. Just sit back, do your scans, do your analysis every day. Again, if you are having problems with these markets right now, then get your ass over there and grab that $7 trading course. I promise you, because the very first video is the 13 mistakes you're making right now and how to overcome them, how to stop them, and what to do about it, and so on and so forth. And especially in this market right now, traders, okay, because it's not good. Again, as I said before, like I'm this last 20 days of this year so far, I've had 5 or 6 trades, and every single one of them, I've had 100% success rate. And some of those have been really, really, really big profits as well too. So, and my job is I'm not actually in any trading positions right now. I'm in a long-term S&P 500 position, and I'm probably going to be adding to that on this down here. But when it comes to an actual trading opportunity, like a trading position, I'm not in anything right now. I'm sitting back. I did my scans today, and there's nothing there. And so I'm going to continue to sit back and be patient and wait for that opportunity. Then I'm going to hit it hard and then continue to do well from there. So traders, when I first started trading, I lost $250,000 trading the markets. And then I got access to a few 7-figure mentors that really set me straight on what I need to do with the foundations, how to read the charts, the trading systems, the mindset, so on and so forth. And then that was the massive turning point for me to be doing really well from actual trading and being successful trading. So what I've done is I've created a course called the Breakthrough Course. And what I've done is I've actually put a whole bunch of really good education and strategies and processes that help me go from $250,000 in debt to then actually becoming a full-time trader, making a full-time income from trading. And I'm actually running a flash sale to that trading course. So if you go to johnsflashsale.com, or there should be a link in the description. If there's not, then go to johnsflashsale.com. That's JOHNS flashsale.com. Go to johnsflashsale.com and you'll be able to get access to this course now for $7. So go get access to that right now, guys, and I'll see you real soon.